Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Forbes. Um, Wanted to, first, I'm in my house. I had to turn down the music. We're going to go on digits today. This is going to be our first lesson on digits, and we're going to be adding integers. I like adding integers because we can work with a lot of manipulatives, anything that you can touch or you can manipulate. So we're going to be doing some chips. Some people won't need chips. We can use some computer websites to find out the answers on how to add negative integers. I like to think of negative integers. They really are around us all the time. Like this weekend, I went and I got some medicine from Save-A-Lot on Blackwood Clementon Road, and I had a coupon for $4, but it was $3.89. So the store paid me 11 cents for each bottle, and I got 8 of them. So negative 11 cents. The store didn't make any money. Mrs. Forbes did, but the store didn't make any money. So that is a negative integer because they were in the minus 11 cents. Bank accounts, when you're talking about positive and negative numbers. I had money, but I didn't have enough. My check bounce, which is never good, but those are negative and positive numbers. So before you get started, on your desk is a worksheet. This is the worksheet, Intro to Adding Integers. You're going to need this in order to fill out the worksheet. So you're going to read with me, work with me, and then you're going to actually do the bottom where it says, I got it. See it? I got it.
The sum of a number and its opposite is 0. 5 plus negative 5 equals 0.
So let's go back. I want to go back a little bit. So right here, they're saying the blue line shows the blue number. See where it stops? It's 5. And then the red line says it's negative 5. So we're going to go back 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this tells me the answer. So 5 minus 5 is what? 0. We all know that 5 minus 5 is 0.
Negative 5 plus 5 equals 0. Two numbers that have a sum of 0 are additive inverses.
So right here, you're going to put additive inverses on your worksheet. So basically that's saying if any number minus that same number is going to give you 0, is an additive inverse. So if I take that number and I minus that number, additive inverse.
The word inverse reminds me of the word reverse. So the additive inverse of a number is the number that will reverse the result of adding that number. In other words, it's the opposite of that number. Well, told you so.
So basically what she said is if I take that number and I subtract that number and I get 0, then it's an additive inverse. So let's take a couple of problems. What is 8 plus 8? 16. So this number is not going to work. What's 8 minus 8 plus 8? It is 0. 5 minus 5 plus 5, that gives me 0 too. 8 minus 8. 8 plus minus 8. That's really complicated. But we'll talk about that later. Don't worry about that. Negative 12 minus 12. I don't know. Negative 5 minus 5. That's the same as this, so this is not going to work. Oh, look, a positive 5 and a negative 5. Oh, look, they're going to equal 0. And I have a positive 12 and I have a negative 12. They're the opposite. So let's see if I'm right. Oh, look at that improper fraction. Okay, so we talked about additive inverses. But we need to figure out how do we use negative and positive numbers to add it? That sounds confusing, taking a negative number and adding it. Well, I think we need to work on some, maybe check out a video on how to add and subtract using maybe some chips. Hi everybody, back again. Sorry, I had to stop the video. I was playing with my daughter. Shh. She might come in and start to scream, Mommy! She's outside playing with the next door neighbor named Landon. Alright, so let's get started with some videos. Here we go on 1, 2, 1, 2. What is this?
Yeah. Integers are whole numbers that are negative, positive, or zero. If you master this simple trick, they'll all call you a hero. Two opposite signs you take away and give the sign of the bigger one. Two similar signs always add up and keep that sign, and then you're done. Opposite signs, when multiplied, just follow the following rule. Just check the number of negatives and you won't become a fool. It's about the number of negatives that you multiply. Even as positive, odd as negative, that's how to simplify. Integers are useful in comparing a direction. Mr. Chatterjee, I don't understand. Can you please repeat the question? I said integers are whole numbers that are negative, positive, or zero. If you master this simple trick, they'll all call you a hero. For adding and subtracting, you can use the number lines, or you can just follow the rule and it'll be just fine. Integer in Latin means untouched integrity. They are all whole numbers that go to infinity. Integers can be neither decimals nor fractions. They have a positive, negative interaction. Negatives and positives, that's the trick. So get your textbook and grab it quick. I can travel across the number line and rise or drop, or I can pretend like it's seawater, below and above. I said integers are whole numbers that are negative, positive, or zero. If you master this simple trick, they'll all call you a hero. Yeah.
Word up on the reel. He looks lost. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so you might see Alana come in and out of the picture. She's getting ready for to go to bed. All right, so I need to erase this. Okay, so this is going to be really important. Black is going to be positive, and red for everything we do is going to be negative. That's really important that you remember. Black is positive, red is negative. When we do our smartboard activity after this video, I'm going to ask that question. That's going to be the first question to ask. Which chip is the positive chip? Which chip is the negative chip? Okay, so here we have a number. We have positive 4 and negative 5. and we need to add those two together. But we have a positive number and we have a negative number. So for every positive number we have, we need that many chips. And for every negative number, we need that many chips. So since black is positive, I need 4 black chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how many red chips do I need? Whoever said that in the blue shirt is correct. We need 5 red chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red is negative. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positive, 4 black. We should have 5 red chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we're going to make a sandwich. And that's going to basically do that additive inverse. We have 1 positive and 1 negative. And when we put those together, they equal 0. So 1 positive, 1 negative. For every 1 positive and 1 negative, they equal 0. So let's make a sandwich. That goes on top. That goes on top. That goes on top. That goes on top. So I ate all my sandwiches. What do I have left? I have 1 chip left. I'm going to use a different color. I have 1 chip left. Well, what color is that chip? The color is red. So that means that my sign is going to be a negative. Let's try another one. Now, remember, black is positive. Red is negative. Diablo, down low. Red is negative. It's negative. So, first number we have is 2. I'm going to circle that this is addition. And I want you to get in the habit of circling 2 because I think it really helps us determine what operation are we going to be doing. Because going down, you're going to be doing addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. So, but right now we're just going to go with addition, but I like it when we circle it. So we want 2, what color? Red. So 1, 2. And how many positive? 3. 1, 2, 3 chips. Now we're going to make our sandwich. 1. I can only make 2 sandwiches. So I just taken away all the sandwiches and now we only have 1 left. What is that one? I'm going to write it here. We only have 1 left. So we need to determine what symbol is going to go with that. Is that going to be positive or negative? It's a black chip, so it's going to be positive 1. Okay. Okay, so let's do one more. So we're going to need how many red chips? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many black chips? I'm just going to cover it as soon as we get it. 1, 2, 3. What is my answer? 0. I have none left over. It's called the what? Wait, that's going to be our second question on our smartboard. When you get done, I want you to get ready for smartboard activities. See you later.